felt virtually hounded out of one school due to the constant name calling, and cruel might add, by pupils, young and old, dinner ladies, caretaker, I mean some senior members of staff. Which is why I left my first teacher training scheme placement. Yeah, sure. But it's a recurring problem for me, the issue of names. For example, the first band I was in, yeah, I'm a musician as well. We were called Anal Funk. Quite true. As in, well, anal and punk. Yeah. Needless to say, we didn't get many gigs. But I look back on that name and think, how did we come up with it? I don't understand where half of it came from, which is completely absurd. Because for starters, none of us were into funk music at the age of 16. Yeah. So, we got into trouble once due to that name, mainly because we misled the audience that turned up, who basically arrived with a different impression of what 16-year-old lads playing their instruments was going to consist of as a show. Needless to say, that's the last time I do a staff party gig in Jersey. I think we know each other well enough by now to both, acknowledge I shouldn't have made that joke. I do apologise. But this is my first time doing stand-up, as I'm sure you've already gathered by now. But I have done a bit of public performance before. For example, over the last Christmas period, I performed in front of a court of 50 people following the mid-trial resignation of my defence barrister, and I thought it was a fairly convincing performance against some rather nasty allegations made by a local all-girls school headmaster and groundskeeper, but predictably it was the main reason why I left my second teacher training scheme placement.